Hello students, in this video we are going to see some more problems based on Euclid division lemma. Let us see the first problem. Show that the square of an odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 for some integer q. So students, you saw the question. Here I have written the question again and answer also. Let us see how the question, and I'll explain the question and answer for you. So the question says the square of an odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1. Remember, it says that we have to show that an odd integer that we have to square. After squaring, its form will be in the form of 4q plus 1. So we take here, let a be any positive, any odd integer. Let a be the odd integer we are taking. We are not going to write the b value is this, and for by Euclid division lemma, q and r such that a is equal to that details we are not going to write here, because we are talking about not a, we are talking about a square, which means we are taking a number, odd number, then we are going to square it. So finally we should get the a square should be in this format, not a in this format. Okay. Another doubt you may have. So we are taking here, let me say, then I'll say that answer. So first here we have taken a is equal to 2m plus 1. A is equal to 2m plus 1. Why we are taking that? Why 2m plus 1? Here it is 4 is there. Why we are taking here 2? In previous question, if it is 4, we have taken 4 here. But here we are changing. Why this change? And very first, do you remember in very first question, we have seen that an form of an odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1, or we can say it as 2m plus 1. What is a format of an even integer? It is 2m or 2m plus 1, isn't it? So what is the form of odd integer? 2m plus 1 or 2q plus 1. Here we are taking as 2m plus 1. We are not taking same alphabet. We are taking different alphabet, because square is we should bring as q. That is why here we are taking m, another alphabet. Don't be confused with that. Okay. So we are, for some integer m. So m is m is some integer number. Okay. Then we are squaring it as. We are squaring it as. So why we take another reason for taking 4, taking 2. If you square, why we didn't take 4? Can we take here 4? Yes, of course you can take it 4. But if you take 4, it goes one more step or one more case you should write. Why? I'll tell you here. If you take 1 square is 1, 2 square is what? 2 square is 4, isn't it? So when you square 2, we'll get 4. So it is easy to write. Another case, what happens if you take 4? Here, if you take 4, you will get 2 entries, isn't it? In the previous question, in example question, last class, you have seen one question. Based on that, you did one homework, right? In that question, if you are taking this format, right? If you are taking 4m, if you're taking 4, then what are the odd integers? Even integers 4m and 4m plus 1 and 4m plus 2 and 4m plus 3. So here 4m plus 1 and 4m plus 3 are odd integers. So you have 2 entries here, right? So this 2 entries you have to take it, the 2 factors or 2 forms here, that you have to take it, and you have to square that. So it takes a little more lengthier answer. So to make our answer very short, we have to just bring that 4 in our format. So that is enough. 2 is enough to that. So 2 square is 4 is there. Do you understand? So we are here coming to here we are squaring a square. We are squaring on both sides of this equation. A square we are squaring the same way we are squaring that 2m plus 1. That is also we are squaring. So 2m plus 1 whole square. So this is a plus b whole square is there. So we have to expand that, this a square plus 2 into a into b plus 1 square a, that is b square value, isn't it? So we can what we have to do is, now we can find the square of it. 2 square is 4, and what is m square? The same m square we can write, plus 2 into 2 4 into m plus 1. Now what we have to do is, now we have to take it 4 as common. Why we are taking 4 common? We have to bring this format. So that is why we are taking this 4 we need. So we are taking 4 only outside, and we are having m square plus m inside the bracket plus 1. Instead of m square plus m, we are substituting a variable q here. You may have a next doubt that why we are doing this. So we should bring the format. Next, you may have doubt. We have written where q is equal to m square plus 1. You may have a doubt why, how q is equal to m square plus 1, isn't it? So we can think about it. We have said that m is some integer number. Let it be 2. Okay. So m square means 2 square what? 4. Plus 1 plus 2 value is 2, isn't it? So m square is m we are taking if we are 2. So m square, what is m square value? It is 4, right? So m square plus m. So m square plus m is 4 plus 2 is 6. What is 6? It is also another integer, right? So that 6 is another integer, some integer that can be represented by any alphabet here. So we are using q instead of that. So finally we brought that the answer. So hence we have to write this kind of final answer. Hence a square of an odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1. So if you did not understand, if I am going a little bit fast, just go back and just play the video again. And if you have a doubt, please contact me. I can help you. So students, don't write these things in your notebook. Actually, I wrote this for understanding. These things you can write on the notebook. So thank you for watching this question, and we are moving on to the next one.